In this week's video, we spend a very productive morning at my local Valley Village hunting for vintage goods. I also had the biggest score of mid-century modern goods of my life, and I cannot wait to share the haul with you. Well, good morning. I'm sitting in front of Value Village. I'm on my way to my booth to deliver a bunch of vintage goods, but I decided to price everything this morning. So my intention was to be at Value Village like right when they opened, but I'm late. But you know, doesn't matter what time you go, you can always find really good things at the thrift stores regardless of what time of day you go. So that's kind of my philosophy, although I would have liked to have been here, yes, right at opening. But we're gonna go see what we can find. I've gotten really lucky at this particular Value Village in the past. This is where I found that glassy baby a couple of weeks ago. So go check it out. So these are interesting. I think they're probably just a home goods production. There's 3 of them. If you were decorating a house for the first time, these would actually be pretty good. And then there's this, $6.99 just for the frame. It would be really nice. I don't know who that is supposed to be. Is that a young Jesus? Anyways, I'm gonna put it in my cart. Interesting. Could be Mexican, it could be Indian, but it doesn't close quite right. So otherwise, I'm rather intrigued. It's $4.99. So these are very pretty, very much in vogue for the holidays. It's $4.99 for 2 of them. I wish there was 6 though. I am not sure. They are very pretty though. There's also these ones, and I want to say I had a similar set of these. Again, there's only 4 of those. And then there's the smaller one, and there's only 4 of those. These are really pretty. Kind of this opaque glass with these irises. I'm gonna see like what they're valued at. So somebody just came and put these beautiful gold embossed drinking glasses in this gorgeous amethyst color. For sure I'm grabbing these. They're Italian, absolutely stunning. And then somebody else put this Big Ben clock out. I love the color. It's not old, but it is adorable. So I'm taking that. And then these are actually Waverly. And I think that says 4, but maybe it says 2. 2 for $3.49. Well worth it. And then look at these. Now these look very vintage. Ooh, the color's coming off. Maybe they're not vintage. Anyways, they look vintage. Ooh, they're all scratched up. I'm gonna leave those behind, unfortunately. These are also really beautiful. They look like a newer production, but there's only 3 of them. I like to buy at least a set of 4 at the minimum. There's these ones. I'm not sure about these though. They almost look like votive holders. But there's these ones, and these strike me as Mexican, hand blown. There's more over here. So these are 2 for $4.49. They're also really beautiful. I think I might get these because we have been selling barware pretty briskly at the store. So these I've identified as Mikasa. They're really beautiful. There's only 4. They don't comp very high. But if there was 6, I would probably buy them. They are gorgeous. Look what else I just took off a cart. I just love the Value Village carts. I love any of the carts because they always have the best stuff. This one looks to have some kind of pheasant on it. And I love all of the detail on the wood. It's solidly made. It's just a really nice box for $8. So it's coming home with me. So look what we have here. It looks like an old Yellowware bowl. I don't think it is. I mean, it's probably made in the 80s. But this is a beautiful classic style. This would just go straight to my booth. I don't think it has any cracks. And it is $6.99, but I get 30% off because I'm 60 now. So I think for that price, I'm going to take it and hope I have room in my booth for it. These are really nice. Look at these canisters, except they have them sold individually. Here's a beautiful lace tablecloth. Ooh, $24.99 though. Oh, and look at this really sweet little hand towel. Darling. Look at this fabulous jacket. It is so interesting. It's something that like Betsy Johnson would create. That's what it reminds me of. It is really fabulous. So this is my parking lot haul. So I did get this beautiful wood box. It was $7.99, but I got 30% off, which would make it, I don't know, a little over $6. I did wind up getting this beautiful frame with an unknown saint for $6.99. Again, it was 30% off. Did get this bowl for $6.99, also 30% off. And I'm showing you these now because these are going to be going to my booth. And then this one for $3.99, 30% off. I got all of the glassware and a bunch of clothes, including a Taylor Swift sweater, which is really valuable. These are particularly gorgeous. Absolutely love these. So I have to tuck these away, but I could not resist bidding on these wonderful mid-century modern cantilever chairs. They definitely have some wear, but I think I have some brown leather stain that I'm going to use on them. I paid $200 for them. That's not including the 15% bidder's premium. And then yesterday, these are the two lamps I got. This one is wonderful. It's an industrial lamp. Looks like it has a new cord. Well, this part looks new, but the cord looks old. And then there's this one, which has a really modern feel to it. Anyways, and I'm picking up the biggest score of the year in just a little bit. On first glance, it looks like it could be just out of some modern gift shop. But then look at the plug. This is a vintage lamp. It is very cool. Call me crazy, but I'm actually going back to where I got those chairs because there was a set of these beautiful they kind of look like watercolor, but they're beautiful, like lithograph almost prints of the World Expo in 1975. I think that they were dated. I'll have to take another look. Anyways, she wanted $20 a piece. I had already spent quite a bit of money. I had to tell myself no. But she has a junk hauler at that house, and kind of find out, I thought it was her dad's house, but it wasn't. She's just the realtor. So she has zero emotional attachment to this house or its contents, which is maybe why I got those West Nofa chairs so inexpensively. But anyways, I called and asked her if she had sold those prints, and she said no. And so I negotiated a price of $60 for all 5 of them, and she agreed to that. And so I'm heading back. I'm gonna go pick them up, and they will be for sale. Probably, I don't know. I could sell them online. They do have glass, and I am always so hesitant to ship anything that has glass. So I will have to think on that. Otherwise, they will go to my store because we sell a ton of art. If you didn't know that, I sell a ton of art. I'm a huge art lover of all genres, all genres. So there's this one, and then there's this one of elephants. There's this one's upside down. Looks like, I'm not sure. It's very abstract. Water buffalo, maybe. And then this one, this is very cool. This is the one I wanted to buy just by itself. It's an owl. And there is a little bit of warping right there. And then there's this one.
very abstract again, but I love them. I love that they have so much negative space to them. I love that it's just one color, but the colors are very vibrant. I can't tell if that's a crack. That could be a crack in the glass. Not positive. Anyways, I got them all for $60. Here's my score. This one's a little bit shorter. Maybe it's supposed to have the headrest, I'm not sure. But there's my two Westnufas. There's the Bertoya and there's the Ottoman. Is that incredible or what? There is the tag, Westnufa furniture made in Norway. Ah, I'm so happy. So here's the Ottoman. It does have a tiny little piece of paint, but I think that's minor. I could probably get that off with Goof Off. And then this is the shorter one. This is also the one that's missing the one button, but that's something that an upholsterer could easily do. Actually, if I had a button, I could probably do it because I have some upholstery needles. Here's the Bertoa. Now, it is not marked, although I haven't turned it upside down, but it is heavy and beautiful. And then this is one of the lamps, very, very modern. I don't know, could be vintage IKEA, who knows? Anyways, I have to clean all of these up before I get them into the store once we have room in the store, and possibly even list them online. This is the one with the headrest. It is completely intact, just a little bit dirty, and so I need to clean it. But for now, it's gonna live in the van till there's a place for it.
Well, thanks for joining me on this week's vintage adventure. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And if you get a chance to get out and do some thrifting yourself, I certainly hope the thrifting gods will be with you, that you find some fabulous stuff. And otherwise, I will see you in the next video.